What's up, everybody? We've reached halftime at 6 of the 8 last games of match day 3. How's everybody doing out there? Hope you're staying safe. Some of the scores, we're going to run down game by game scores, what's happening, what's going on. The first one we're going to start off with was the one that I said was the banker of the week, Juve. And they are up 1-0 at halftime. They've had chances to make it 2-3-0. They weren't able to convert just yet, but I still don't see this one finishing within a goal. Juve has had most of the possession. Right now it's 58 to 42%. The goal attempts were something. Ferencváros was 7 goal attempts, but they don't have a shot on goal. Juve's got 6 goal attempts, 2 shots on goal, and it looked very, very promising right from the start when they were up 1-0 after only 7 minutes on Morata's goal. He had another chance in about the 30th minute, but he passed it off to Ronaldo, who was blocked by a defender. So it could have very easily made it 2-0 right then and there. But we'll take 1-0 at halftime. Let's go to some of the other matches that we are following. Barca and Kiev. Barca only up 1-0, which is pretty surprising. I thought they'd be up 2-3-0 by halftime. And it was Messi who got the goal via a penalty in the 5th minute. But again, as expected, the stats totally favoring Barca. The one surprising thing is that Kiev does have 2 shots on goal. So we got Barca with 13 goal attempts, 7 shots on goal, and yet they only got the 1 goal off the penalty. Kiev, 2 goal attempts, 2 shots on goal. Again, I can still see this one finishing Barca 3-0 minimum. A lot of time, another half still to go. Chelsea against Rennes. Chelsea up as expected, 2-0 at halftime. I told you guys to go with Chelsea minus 1.5 at the Asian handicap. So far, so good. Another 45 to go, as I said, but this one doesn't look like there's going to be any problems. The funny thing about this game is Rennes is already on a red card. Dalbert got the first one, a yellow, at the 9th minute. Dalbert got the 40th, another one, and 2 penalties off 2 cards from Dalbert. And Timo Werner scored both, the one in the 10th and in the 41st. So both Chelsea's goals come off of a penalty. Stats, 5 goals attempts for Chelsea, 2 shots on goal, 2 goals. Rennes has 2 goal attempts, no shots on goal, possession 59 to 41 Chelsea. This one I don't see Rennes scoring 1 goal, especially with a man down. Hop on over to Club Brugge against Dortmund. I said don't overcomplicate it. Just go with Dortmund to win. They are up 3-0 at halftime. Hazard, Alan, and Alan again. 3 goals in 18 minutes. First one in the 14th, second in the 18th, and the third in the 32nd minute. They are off and running. No way back for Club Brugge in this one. Another team that's lucky to get 1 goal by the end of the match. Possession-wise, 48 to 52 Dortmund. Goal attempts for Club Brugge, 5 goals attempts, 2 shots on goal, not that great. But on the other side of the border there, Dortmund, 7 goal attempts, 6 shots on goal. So as we stand, 3-0 halftime Dortmund over Club Brugge. I already gave you Juve up 1-0. RB Leipzig against Paris Saint-Germain. I did say that this game would probably end in a draw. As of right now, it is 1-1 at halftime. I told you to go with Leipzig, draw no bet at minus 138. So far, so good. They did have to come back as Angel Di Maria scored in the 6th minute for PSG. He also had a penalty missed in the 16th minute. That could have definitely changed the game somewhat. But he missed, and then in the 42nd minute, Nkunku for Leipzig made it 1-1. So that's where we stand in this one. Stats for this one, the possession very close, 48% to 52. We expected a very, very tight game in this one. Goal attempts for Leipzig, 6 3 shots on goal. PSG, 7 goal attempts, 2 shots on goal. Very, very close match, and as expected, 1-1. And the final match we'll talk about during halftime here is this would have to be so far a shocker. Sevilla and Krasnodar. We said Sevilla -2 on the Asian handicap. This is the one where if you want a long shot, you're laughing right now, especially if you got Krasnodar to win. You're looking pretty good. Sevilla is on a red. They are down 2-1 in the match, as Krasnodar got 2 goals in the first 21 minutes. Navas has got a red card for Sevilla after Rakitic made it 2-1, narrowed the score. But, as I said, as of right now, Krasnodar is up by a goal, up a man, after having only 32% ball possession. Sevilla 68%. Check out the goal attempts. 12 for Sevilla. 6 shots on goal. Krasnodar, 4 goal attempts, 2 shots on goal, 2 goals. So 2-1 Krasnodar. Now, I'm telling you something. If Krasnodar does win, hang on to win, their odds were 14-1 to win outright. A tie would be 550. So either way, if you got Krasnodar, hang on, because you're looking pretty good. But again, you're down. Sevilla's down a man. So can they come back and pull off a draw? I don't know. Can they come back and win it? I don't think so. Now it's way too 10 men down. 10 men. Nah, I can't see that happening. So halftime is just about over in the matches. Just wanted to give you guys the updates as to what the scores are, what's happening in and around Champions League. The other 2 matches that were played earlier, as Juve is about to kick off in about a minute's time. They're just coming back onto the pitch now. In the other 2 matches earlier, there was another shocker. It was Başakşehir beating Man United 2-1. And you know how I feel about Man United, but that's a story for another day. Başakşehir wins it 2-1 at +700. And in the other match, Zenit Lazio, we have a 1-1 final draw. That paid $240 if you had the draw. But yeah, Başakşehir, all the goals came in the first half of that match. They took the lead 2-0 after 40th minute. Martial made it 2-1 in the 43rd, but Man United could not find a second goal in the second half. So that game finishes 2-1 Başakşehir. The matches have now resumed. Barca's already in the 48th minute, still up 1-0. We will recap the games as soon as it's done. And for now, it is raining big time over in Hungary. Hopefully Juve can pull off the second goal, shut the door, and go on to a 2 or 3-0 victory. I'll say 2-0. Let's see what happens. I'll be back after the second half of the matches today. Take care and see you soon.